Laura Bush, did it surprise you at first when you first became First Lady at the platform that you were given and the voice you had?
I didn't really, I knew it. I mean, I knew that, of course. I knew it intellectually because I'd seen my mother-in-law and the platform that she had to talk about literacy, which was her particular interest. I'd seen Lady Bird Johnson and how she'd influenced me even here at home in Texas because of her interest in native plants. But I didn't really know it until I made the presidential radio address in that fall of 2001 after the terrorist attack, to talk about what the way women and children were treated by the Taliban in Afghanistan.
Good morning. I'm Laura Bush, and I'm delivering this week's radio address to kick off a worldwide effort to focus on the brutality against women and children by the Al-Qaeda terrorist network and the regime it supports in Afghanistan, the Taliban. That regime is now in retreat across much of the country, and the people of Afghanistan, especially women, are rejoicing. Afghan women know through hard experience what the rest of the world is discovering. The brutal oppression of women is a central goal of the terrorist.
And right after that, I did the radio address from our ranch. We were at our ranch that weekend. And then I went into Austin, where Jenna was a freshman at the University of Texas. And Jenna and I went shopping together at a department store. And the ladies who sold cosmetics at the department store said, "Thank you so much, Ms. Bush. Thank you for speaking for the women of Afghanistan."
Not only because our hearts break for the women and children in Afghanistan, but also because in Afghanistan, we see the world the terrorists would like to impose on the rest of us. All of us have an obligation to speak out. We may come from different backgrounds and faiths, but parents the world over love their children. We respect our mothers, our sisters, and daughters. Fighting brutality against women and children is not the expression of a specific culture. It's the acceptance of our common humanity.
And that's the first time I really realized that people heard me and that what I said people listened to. And so then I knew from then on, although I think you don't ever really know it intellectually until maybe after you leave and see what the platform is. But Lady Bird Johnson had that saying that I quoted, that she had a podium and she was going to use it. And she did.
Do you think you used yours?
I hope so. I tried to use it. I talked a lot about women in Afghanistan. I still do. I'm worried now.
You've traveled over there.
I've been there. I went 3 times while George was president. I'd love to go again. But I'm worried that as we draw our troops down, that their rights, which are fragile, will be jeopardized.